Welcome to Boulder Rotary Club on Friday, January 17th. And those of you who are Irish, I'm sure know it's only 60 days, 2 months until St. Patrick's Day. So let's join Jean Lindeke as she leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance and four-way test.
I pledge allegiance
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now we'll do the four-way test. Of the things we think,
say, and do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Okay, now all those people that have guests and are Rotarians from somewhere else, please stay standing. Oh. We'll start here. Do you have?
Hi, Marcia. I'm Kathy Olivia, and this is Marcia Sprague. She was here last week and is here again. We are submitting her application this afternoon. She wants to join Rotary, so give her a big welcome.
I have two people to introduce. To my immediate right is Sherry Codron. Hopefully I said that right. This is her very first visit to Rotary, so I hope you guys will have a chance to say hello. She is a memoir and nonfiction book writing coach, which I think is very cool. To my far right is David London. He's a member of Flatirons Rotary, visiting today for the first time. He's a business and real estate attorney here in town, so please say hello.
Hi, my guest is Jim Rolfes, and Jim's wife, Kathy, is in a book club with me, and they are in the process of moving their lives from Chicago to Boulder. And Kathy is a librarian and a wonderful person and a book reader, which I love. Jim is a lawyer. He still works for his firm in Chicago, Reed Smith. I can't remember names anymore. And he and Susan Connolly know a bunch of people in common, so, and I think David might know one or two in common with him too. So he's making his first visit to Rotary, and Kathy is also interested in finding out more about Rotary, so be here sometime too. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm so happy that we have Amy Buss, who's the counselor at Boulder Valley School District's Career and Technical Education Center. She works really closely with us on the vocational committee in funneling wonderful candidates for scholarships. Thanks for being here.
Hello, and I'd like you to welcome my guest today, Maureen Beatty. She is a manager and engineer at Micromotion here in Boulder. She is interested in joining Rotary and is having a look at our club today, so please do come over and welcome her and tell her how great this club is. And her cousin is also involved with a Rotary at Highlands Ranch, so welcome.
Thank you.
I'm excited to introduce yet another one of our study abroad scholarship winners. Dan and Marty and I on the committee are proud to introduce him. Zach Kloss. Oh, George, forgive me. But he would like to say a couple of words.
Hi, my name is Zach. I'm an engineering student at CU, and I'm heading to Madrid on Monday. I've just begun to pack, so wish me luck there.
Thanks to everybody, and come back again.
Thank you, Jean, and welcome to all our guests and visitors. Feel free to clap. I know Rotarians like to clap. Or not. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so as you may have heard, we have a big event coming up on February 8th, and Kitty DeKeefer is here to tell us a few more details about it.
Yeah, whew, we're getting to the wire. February 8th, $135 a person at the St. Julian. I'm hoping that you all can attend. We're looking forward to it. There's less than 4 weeks to go, which I woke up this morning and had cardiac arrest about. But we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm hoping that if you have any questions, you'll get a hold of me. And thank you so much for what you've already done. I appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you, Kitty. And I don't know if you're interested in this or not, but the St. Julian is offering a discounted block of rooms if you decide you want to stay at the hotel that night. And I just reserve one for my wife and myself, and it is a significant discount because I don't know if you've checked the room rates at the St. Julian, but they're New York City. Okay, Hans Wick is here to remind us about the Boulder Rotary Club and Mental Health Partners.
Thanks, John. So double-header announcement today. Those of you who are hoping to be here next week at the club meeting, we have a treat for you. We have Dr. Ben Miller, who I've met several times. He's the Chief Strategy Officer for Wellbeing Trust, and it's a national foundation. And you'll see his program presentation in the rib in terms of the fact that he's going to really be talking about advancing mental health, one practice, one program, and one policy at a time, both nationally and locally. And so hopefully if you have a chance, I think you'll be really pleased with his presentation as that imperative of us trying to really be supportive of how we address behavioral health in our country and locally. And then, most importantly, immediately following is this QPR session, Question, Persuade, Refer, which is the 1-hour program on suicide prevention. I'm happy to say that we have 30 of you registered already with some guests. I'm asking those of you who see this on your table, again, it's going to be 60 minutes of your time right following the club meeting next week, right here, just down the hallway. So if you haven't made plans, I want to see another 10 to 15 of you sign up today with guests, with spouses. Glad to have you come. If you have any questions about that, let me know, but I'm so pleased to see that we've got good attendance so far, and I'm just seeking another group of volunteers. Fill them out, just leave them on the tables, I'll pick them up afterwards, and then I'll hope to see all of you next week. Thanks, John.
Thank you, Hans. Okay, it's been at least 6 months since TC North joined us at Boulder Rotary, which means he is eligible for a red to blue transition. And Mike Brady, current past president, is going to do the honors. Mike, TC.
Thank you, President John. So I'm so excited to reintroduce TC North to you. He's been a friend. He's been my executive coach for the last 10 years. And when I get done reading some great things about him, I know you're going to love him as much as I do. So TC, PhD, is co-author of the best-selling book on Amazon, Fearless Leaders. He's a high-performance EOS implementer, executive coach for entrepreneurs, and sought-after international speaker who accelerates the success of individuals and organizations. Early in his career, Dr. North mentally coached 31 Olympic athletes, a few Olympic teams, and a professional sports team in the art of creating thoughts and emotions that maximize success. In recent years, he's helped 2 entrepreneurs go from frustration and flat revenues to become members of the Inc. 5000 fastest growing private companies in the U.S. He's a CEO coach for both Techstars Boulder and Techstars Sustainability in partnership with Nature Conservancy in Denver. And he's my CEO coach. As a published scientist, he's authored or co-authored 14 articles in reference journals, and one of his studies has been designated a landmark study because it created a new paradigm for understanding human emotion. And as a true Boulderite, he loves to be physically fit and do weird things. He's roller skied up Flagstaff Mountain hundreds of times, down it once, and lived to tell the story. During his initial years, this is the second time he's been with Boulder Rotary. His initial years, he served as on the program committee and chaired the New Gen Rising Stars Mentor Program for 2 years. He's currently looking forward to working with RILA and Preserve Planet Earth. Please re-welcome Dr. T.C. North.
Michael, is it true that Dr. North gave you the idea of doing gold stars for sponsors?
He could have.
Okay, there it's yours.
Great, thank you, sir.
Okay. Wow, I feel like we might be ahead of schedule because we're already at the raffle. So, lights on, reading glasses out. And loosen up your quads so you can leap for the sky if you have number 838-7631. No way. Okay. All right. We're forming a committee to look into this because this is 2 weeks in a row, and when I looked at the raffle report that Brad filed with the Colorado Secretary of State, I noted that Bill Anderson won the first Friday in October as well. And I mean, you're putting us on the Secretary of State's radar for an audit. But congratulations. No, it's very sincere, Bill. You earned it. You want to do birthday? No, really, go right ahead. I had another question. That we just set a record for most questions after a presentation since I've been in Rotary, so congratulations to you all. And to Chief.
I haven't sung in a long time. I thought I'd sing a song, but I forgot my guitar. So I'm going to sing it a cappella. From the back door of your life, I've been swept out, dear. In the breadline of your dreams, I lost my place. From the table of your love, I got the brush off. At the Indianapolis of your heart, I lost the race. Well, I've been washed down the sink of your conscience. At the table of your love, I lost my part. And now you say you've got me out of your conscience. I've been flushed from the bathroom of your heart. It's pretty poignant. I'm not going to go through the other verses. We have 2 birthday people today. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I'm Cinda Collins Arsenault, and so a year ago, as I turned 69, I began working on this idea of going through the portal of 70, and that's involved a lot of reflection and, with the help of my friends, kind of a review of my life, which has led me to a place of intense gratitude for my experiences, for my friends, and that includes Rotary and all that Rotary does. So even though Gary kind of pulled me in kicking and screaming, I'm very glad I'm here, and I really appreciate everything. And so tomorrow morning, as I turn 70, I am jumping out of a plane and leaping into my 70s.
Happy birthday. Tom, it's your birthday too, last Tuesday. Happy birthday to you.
I'm Mike Kirchhoff, and that was beautiful. But I have to say, I turned 64 on Tuesday, and I was struck by the fact that I'm going through all of the mid-60s crises. I'm losing my hair, I'm losing my muscle tone, I'm losing my memory, and I don't have any of the benefits. You got to be 65 for Medicare. There are all these discounts at restaurants for 65. So it's the bad with none of the good. However, when I had my birthday, I was reminded of my father who passed away several years ago. And Rotary was the most important thing in his life. This is my first Rotary birthday. And he was a Rotarian for 64 years. So in honor of his 64 and my 64, I'm donating $128 to the Rotary Scholarship Foundation. So thank you for your friendship.
Be sure and sit at the birthday table on your birthday, please. Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday. As you know, the Browns are on siesta in Mexico this week, so we don't have an announcements video. But I do have a question I want to ask Chief Calderazzo. Why are Dalmatians the official firehouse dog?
There's a lot of answers to that.
I was afraid of that. There's a lot of answers.
I only know of one that seems to make the most sense.
Okay, and let's get you a mic because I want to know the answer that makes the most sense.
There he goes. So the story I've heard is that in the history of the fire service, when they used the horse-drawn carriages, the dogs are what they needed to get the horses going down the street. So they would chase alongside the apparatus. And like all good traditions in the fire service, we kept them even though we have no idea why, really. And if you notice, next time you visit one of the really, really old fire stations in a large city, you will see these big bells at the bottom of their doorways for the apparatus, and that was to keep that's what I was told, was to keep the carriages as they were pulled out by the horses from careening into the side of the station, so they were knocked back straight. And nowadays, we use them to keep the rookies from destroying the station. So anyhow, that's the best I can do in terms of, don't hold me to it. Maybe Wikipedia has something better.
No, it makes sense based on my research. And follow-up question, are there any of the firehouses in Boulder Fire and Rescue that have a Dalmatian?
I've been asked, and since they're sort of an irascible kind of breed, the answer is no. I don't want anybody to get sideways with a pup in the station.
So public safety?
Yes.
All right. Fair enough. Thank you for indulging me, and thank you to you all for indulging me. And I also want to say thank you to Deborah Kelly for being our past president greeter. Our red badge greeter today was TC North for the last time. And guest and visitor registration, Kathy Olivier, Gloria Thrall, and Margie Sullivan. And our raffle guy, it says here Andy Meyer, but I know that Brad Weasley was back there collecting the money and signing the check. So thank you, Brad, for stepping in. And audio-visual, Grant Hickman, Fred Hull, Lynn Johnson, and to you all, have a great weekend.